And who do you say that I am? Tell me your own personal opinion, without taking into account my words or the words of other people. If you were compelled to judge me, who would you say that I am? You are the Christ, the Son of the living God, exclaims Peter, kneeling down with his arms stretched upwards towards Jesus, who looks at him with his face bright with love, and who bends to raise and embrace him, saying, Simon, son of Jonah, you are a happy man, because it was not the flesh and blood that revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. Since the first day you came with me, you have been asking yourself that question, and because you are simple and honest, you have been able to understand and accept the reply that came to you from heaven. You did not see supernatural manifestations as your brother, John and James did. You did not know my holiness as son, workman, citizen, as my brothers Judas and James did. You did not receive any miracle, neither did you see me work any. I showed no sign of power to you, as I did with Philip, Nathanael, Simon Cananaean, Thomas and Judas, who saw them. You were not subdued by my will, as Levi the publican was. And yet you exclaimed, He is the Christ. You believed since the first moment you saw me, and your faith was never shaken. That is why I called you Cephas, and that is why on you, Peter, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth shall be bound also in heaven, and whatever you loose on the earth shall be loosed also in heaven. O prudent, faithful man, whose heart I have been able to test. And now, from this moment, you are the head, to whom obedience and respect are due as to another myself. And I proclaim him such before all of you. If Jesus had crushed Peter under a hailstorm of reproaches, Peter would not have wept so copiously. He is weeping and is shaken by sobs, with his face on Jesus' chest. His weeping can be compared only to the tears he will shed in his grief for denying Jesus. He now weeps for many good, humble feelings. A little of the old Simon, the fisherman of Bethsaida, who had laughed incredulously and facetiously at his brother's first announcement, saying, Of course, the Messiah would appear just to you. A good little of the old Simon crumbles under those tears, and from his vanishing frail human nature, Peter appears more and more clearly the pontiff of the Church of Christ. When he raises his shy, embarrassed face, he can make only one gesture to say everything, to promise everything, to strengthen himself completely for his new ministry. He throws his arms round Jesus' neck, compelling him to bend and kiss him, mingling his somewhat bristly grizzled hair and beard with the soft golden hair and beard of Jesus. And he looks at Jesus with his large, loving, imploring and adoring eyes, still shining and red with tears, holding the Master's ascetic face, bent over his own, in his rough, large, stumpy hands, as if it were a vase from which a vital liquid flowed, and he drinks kindness, grace, confidence and strength from Jesus' face, eyes and smile.